I didn't think it was possible. You know, after watching this conference, I didn't think it was possible for Sony to actually make me like the PlayStation 3. You know? Now, please do not come on this channel and say that I'm trolling, because I'm not. I'm dead serious right now. I'm dead serious right now. I didn't think it was possible. I was coming to this conference expecting just a little bit more, you know? Just a little bit more. I really did. Just to get it out of the way, I didn't like it at all. It didn't entertain me one bit. I was bored. The build-up or the excitement for the conference was more fun than what I just watched was delivered to me from Sony. All right, let's get into it. Sony started off and said, you know what, we're done. We're finished. We are catering to the gamer. We're going directly after the gamer. Now, when you say you're going after the gamer, who are you going after? Who's the gamer into your eyes? Who's the gamer to you, Sony? Is the gamer the guy who grew up playing your Sony consoles? Is that the gamer? Or the gamer you're going after is the gamer who goes on Facebook? I'm trying to get it right. Who goes on Facebook? Who goes on YouTube? Who goes on Wikipedia? Who goes on the internet? Who calls their friends? Who face chats with their friends? Who Skypes with their friends? Who goes on a live, what you call those, blog chats? Is that really today's gamer? No, excuse me. It's today's gamer, but is that really the gamer? Is the gamer is the guy who, to me, who just wants to play the game. You know, play a fun game, amazing game to take you out of this reality that we see today. I'm going to get to my point, but please follow me. And when I seen him post up the new PlayStation 4 whatever store or the new interaction with the PlayStation 4, all I seen was a fake Facebook YouTube type thing. They even had a comment section down at the bottom. I guess when you can post up your videos and share it with your friends, you can add comments and you can like and you can share. And I was like, is that really the gamer? The gamer to me is the guy who grew up. And that's what I thought you were going to talk to. But then you just, you know, it's garbage, okay? See, because I'm not trying to, I want people to listen to me. I don't want people to be thinking like, you know, I'm trolling because I'm not. You know, I'm not trolling. This is what needs to be said, okay? There's a reason why the PlayStation 3 didn't sell. There's a reason why the PlayStation Vita is not selling. There's a reason why the PSP has been doing bad until Monster Hunter was announced and Capcom saved the PSP. There's a reason why the PlayStation 4 is not going to sell. You know, these are the things that Sony just refuses. They need to listen to the haters, yo. Get away from they basically created somewhere on this, I'm gonna get through everything, but I'm gonna get on this beginning because it pissed me the flip off. I was mad. I told Sony to go to hell. You know, they basically created a place. They understand that that gamers, PlayStation 3 gamers don't really game. All they do is go on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and complain on and find people who hate on the console and then unfollow them or unsubscribe them and try to flag their videos and things like that. So they basically created a community where let's try to take those guys out of those YouTubes and the Facebooks and the Twitters and let's try to bring them over here so they can cry and complain over here with themselves. You know what I'm saying? And it's a genius move that Sony is doing. But that you cannot come out there and say you're catering to the gamer, because that is, okay, that is today's PS3 gamer. Yes, today's PS3 gamer is not gaming. I can show you factual footage upstairs right now. I can put the camera to the daggone TV and all they're doing is nothing, it's playing Netflix. So now they're basically they're trying to take you off the Facebook and they're trying to take you off that, and they're trying to put the tablets where you can check on your PlayStation account and you can look at the things right there. And then you can basically, they're putting something on there now where you can call your PlayStation 3 buddy and he can give you tips and tricks on how to play some stupid Monaco game that's been duped. You know, I don't really need tips and tricks from my friend on how to play Killzone, Uncharted. I don't need that. It's garbage. If my friend was to contact me during mid-game play on how to play Killzone, I'm going to slap the hell out of him for bothering the flip out of me. You will never catch me contacting my friends on how to beat a level. I never done it back in the day, and I never did it now. That's not today's gamer you're catering to. There's no way in hell that's today's gamer. It's today's consumer. Yes, you said that. You said the consumer. You said that, and I heard that. Yes, it's today's consumer. The consumer buys anything, piece of garbage that people throw out. They buy the iPhones. They buy the Samsung. I know a guy that owns an iPhone and a Samsung. Why? You know, they buy listen, you're hearing consumers right now. Listen, I'm not a fanboy. I own all these things. No, you're just a consumer. I'm sorry. You're not special. You're really not. I own all the consoles. Guess what? I hate all of them. Does it make me special? I don't hate the 3DS. I like the 3DS. I don't hate the I don't owe the Wii U, but I'm gonna buy that as soon as the games drop. All right, now my next thing. What else did they want? Oh, the controller. Bring out the controller. The DualShock 4. You know, real creative, Sony. I'm guessing it has touch screen interface. You can interface with your friends. You can chat with your friends. Hey, you know, look out! Don't go down that way. Look out! Don't go down that hallway. Go this way. You know, I don't know what the damn touchscreen is for. You know, this is the reason why I'm going to. This is my main purpose of the video. They said they want to cater to today's gamer, and they didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna gripe on this through the whole video. There's a touchscreen on that piece of crap, right? And you know, the buttons look a little more catered to the first-person shooters. The controller looks okay. It's got a flashing blue thing on there. It says when it wants to get to know. It wants to get your genetic code. Yeah. Oh my God, this is embarrassing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm so glad I stopped being a Sony fanboy. Like, this is embarrassing. And it wants to get, you know, the PlayStation wants to get to know you. You know, it wants to know your gaming preferences, or one of those, the community gaming preferences. It's want to share games with you. You know, what else? You can now do what the Wii U does with your PlayStation Vita. So I'm guessing the PlayStation Vita is going to be bundled with the PlayStation 4, excuse me. If not, flip you, Sony. So, you know, now, you know, the kids, when they watch Adventure Time or the regular show, or Justice League, Kid Justice League, or, you know, real cartoons, when they canceled them on Cartoon Network. Now you can play them on your Vita, they're going to Wi-Fi, you can play all your PlayStation 4 games on your Vita. But only in the crib. You can't go to, you know, down to, I don't know. Maybe you can. I don't know. That'd be dope if you could, though. That'd be kind of dope. I could play Nino Kunai down, you know, take my game with me and turn the console off and play PlayStation 4. That's dope. That'd be cool, but it won't happen. You know, this is this is embarrassing. What else, man? Okay, I'll get to the games, y'all. Here's the game they showed, and I was pissed. And I said on my Twitter for weeks, I said if Sony shows off any Killzone anything, then that's it. I'm done. I'm not buying that piece of junk. I'm done with Sony, and that's it. I've moved on. I'm done. It's over. And then the first thing that they showed was the Killzone 4. No, I'm sorry, Killzone. I guess it's a reimagination of Killzone. Since the last ones was so bad, they look like they're taking it to a more futuristic world, a Final Fantasy 13 type looking world, Final Fantasy 13 type graphics. I will say this: the graphics in the PlayStation 4, I was kind of thinking, I don't know if they can, you know, I don't think you can really perfect what we have today. But when I was looking at it, and I'm looking at it through a live stream, so it's not even the full capabilities, and I said, you know, it looks pretty good. It does look pretty good. You know what I'm saying? The graphics do look a little better. You know what I'm saying? It does. I actually did see that. I was like, you know what? This looks good. But do real Sony fanboys care about graphics? Remember, PlayStation 1 had the worst graphics. PlayStation 2, I mean, it was good for its time, but it's not great compared to the consoles that might have been there. Like, you know, PlayStation 1 graphics didn't match up to Dreamcast. PlayStation 2 graphics didn't match up to the Xbox, and yet it was sounding like hotcakes. So does graphics really matter to a real PlayStation fan, or does it cater? Do graphics care for this new PlayStation fan who grew up, who started playing PlayStation games when Kingdom Hearts 1 came out, or Jak and Daxter, or, you know, mediocre games that came out in the PlayStation 2 library that weren't even good, but they were good, but then they don't compare into the other platforms like the Marios and the, you know, the real games that came out during that time, or the real RPGs that came, you know. This new PlayStation fanboy is killing everything, and it's making things horrible. The new PlayStation fanboy is giving us what we've seen at the PlayStation 4 convention. Just horrible. Anyway, to get to the games, we've seen Killzone. You know, Killzone is great graphics. It's a first-person shooter, so you guys know I don't really care for none of this stuff. I mean, this is, you know, this is bad. The next game, I don't know, yeah. It was an Infamous game. You know, it just looks corny, man. Infamous 1 was cool. Infamous 2 was too much. Infamous 3, don't care, man. Just don't care. See, this is the reason, you know, there wasn't one game announced. Let's go to the games. Killzone, Infamous, Mila Monaco made this game where you can attach the move mode and create and draw with the mother flipper. I was actually trying to like get an I was actually like, the comfort was so bad that I was actually looking forward to an Uncharted game. It was so bad that I was actually looking forward to a Little Big Planet game, you know? That's how bad it was, and you guys know how I feel about those games. Watch Dogs was shown off. It looks like it's gonna be repetitive, man. It looks like an Assassin's Creed, a next-gen Assassin's Creed. It's like every mission is gonna be repetitive. You know, you come through, scan people, get in contact with the cops, do some kind of worky, jerky, dookie, dookie with your gadgets and gizmos, and try to escape. Diablo 3 was announced for the console, so I'm guessing it's coming to Xbox too. If not, who cares? Diablo 3 I heard was like the worst Diablo game out of all of the Diablos, and we're getting it for PlayStation 4 and 3. Don't care. There was a racing car game that was shown off with beautiful graphics. It looked amazing. It was a car club. The idea sounded amazing. You know, you can make your own car club. You know, you get together, you got your teams, and you got your cars, and you're racing around the track. What? Car games died off in 2004. Last time I actually really enjoyed a car game was Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. That was on the PlayStation 1. Damn, PlayStation 1 was so good, Joe. PlayStation 1 was amazing. I forgot, PlayStation 1 had Need for Speed 1, that was hot, 2, and Hot Pursuit, dope. It had Tomb Raider, Siphon Filter, Crash Bandicoot, Xenogears Final Fantasy 7, Chrono Cross. I mean, so many games, you know. PlayStation 2 even wasn't as good as PlayStation 1, I always say that, but it wasn't a step in the right direction. PlayStation 3, 4, you know, I'm sorry, guys. I just wasn't impressed, man. I'm at a loss of words, man, and I usually ain't. I'm usually talking over this whole thing, you know, and I'm not even like censoring myself. I'm really like, you know, sometimes you gotta censor yourself to cater to the fan base. I'm not even doing that. I'm really just, it just wasn't good. There wasn't nothing there that made me say, you know what, I have to buy a PlayStation 4. When I seen the Nintendo Wii U when it first came out, I said there's nothing here for me to buy a Wii U. Then they came later on with the conference and they came out with the Xenoblade 2s and the new Zeldas and the blah, 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 blah. So maybe in the future when it comes to PlayStation 4, maybe, okay, yes, what you did with this conference was show me graphics, you showed me the gameplay, you showed me the capabilities of what can come in the future. If so, if that is, then I will give you an A. But, yeah, I will give you an A. Say, okay, well, that's what they look forward to in the next gen. Then I will say, okay, that's pretty cool. Minus the fake YouTube, Facebook stuff. But the game, talk about the game aspects. Because, you know, you said you were catering to the real gamer. But for the conference, you know, in a whole, you didn't I give you an F. You didn't do anything. You didn't do anything that I thought it can be done on the PlayStation 3. It's embarrassing, man. Sony's done, man. I'm done with Sony Monkey. I really am, yo. They had a guy from Capcom come out there, and he this is the thing that they did. They used trick play on us. They said, well, you know, Final Fantasy came on, Final Fantasy 7 came on the Square PlayStation 1. They brought up games like Monster Hunter, and they brought up, you know, they used key games that were hot to try to get you all enticed, and then they would show you a trailer to some garbage. You know, I'm done.